Hey, Wilmot friends! Ending here, finally! Having finished off this crazy project. Basically, I just had to create a whole new thing through the mountain at its own elevation, and then work my way down because it was such a steep cliff. And so this kind of happened. Not too happy about this, but it's better than not having this at all, so I guess there's that. Hopefully they will get up to the city at a relatively good speed. In fact, I think it's like 300 on this back stretch for most of it, and it's in the hundreds on the inner side. But that should work. But anyway, it goes pretty fast all the way over to here. And so now I'm thinking about having this just go straight through the heart of the city kind of a thing. Which means we are going to delete all of these. Yeah, that's enough of through the heart of the city for now. So let's go ahead and... Okay, well, delete that. So hopefully this will be worth all the trouble, because it has been a lot of trouble just to get this to work. Whoops, that was too much. That might actually not be in a good spot. But we shall try nonetheless. A very minor curve in there. So that now, hopefully... $62 to $600. Or to $300, I mean. That's funny. Alright, let's make this be high speed. I don't know if that actually really does anything, but we'll assume it does. Okay, so now we want to go to that city and then that city. And then, you know what? We should probably hook back up here just to finish off the line. What line is that anyway? Line 2. So actually, no, that would not be a good idea. Because you don't want the same line going through the same city, I don't think, anyway. I've never actually tried it before. But I doubt good things would happen. Okay, well let's delete through here. And then go ahead and upgrade these roads. Here we go, and before I forget, let's add in from this direction. There we go. Oh, and now that's totally not hooked together at all. Okay. Alright, so I guess it needs to be a little bit longer. Moving out and on down there. Then curving this one on out to there. And upgrade this whole road. And definitely that. Okay, let's add on to here. Upgrade everything. Come on. There we go. Okay, can't do that one, but that's okay. There we go. Got all of that. Alright, good through there. Not enough room there. Oh well. That's fine. Alright. Got that. And that. Alrighty. There we go. I think that's mostly everything. Okay. So now, the obvious thing would be to connect those two. And then connect those two. Just to make our life a little bit harder when we're going through here. Alright, 160, why not? Well, I guess we will delete that for now. And continue on. Yeah, so we need to curve back over at some point here. I'm thinking right through there. So this part of the line will not be as fast as the others, but that's okay because the vehicles that can actually go a full 300 are not that many, so it's not the end of the world, I suppose. There's 300 though. Might as well do it when you can. Alright. There we go. So let's see, where do we need to go after that? Then we need to curve back down, so we might as well just put it on the bottom side of this city. Thinking right here is a good place. And do that. And go ahead and upgrade all of that just in case. There we go, curving down just a smidge. Let's see where that other one was. Hey, 300 the whole thing. Cool. That's actually pretty nice. I'm surprised it can curve. It must be on just the very edge of 300 there. Okay. So now we just have to go to this last city, and this one kind of is begging for a station right here. On this hill. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, well, let's delete this stuff. And upgrade this. There we go. And then... This is going to be interesting. Okay, and then delete this stuff. So this actually can fit together. I do have the game paused right now because there's just too much going on to not have it be paused. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Do we want an angle down? No, we actually wanted an angle up. Which means we're going to remove that group of houses just to be on the safe side there. And hopefully, just build on out. Does that actually work? Okay, there we go. No, can't go straight to the other one. Of course not. Alright, well. That's good. The tunnel. That's a really long tunnel. Oh, well, that's good. Maybe it just doesn't want to do the whole 9 yards at the same time. Apparently not. So that's kind of interesting, but hey, it works. So now we got that whole thing done. Aside from the end here. Which actually, this is a mistake. We don't want it like that. Dang it. Hopefully we didn't just mess up everything. Oh no. Terrain collision. Alright, well. Let's try pulling through here. That works. But that doesn't. So now there's a collision no matter what, although that works, apparently. Now delete that stuff. Try gradually filling in this whole way. Oh wow, we're going way off course. Let's try going a little bit straighter here. Okay. Let's try pulling you across. And of course you don't want to. Grr. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now that's weird. It goes down and then up again. But it works. So now we can actually just pull that together. There we go. So now we just need this side to comply. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, apparently we need to extend it a little bit further. Yeah, that's not going to work until we get to ground level, it would seem. Oh man, that is steep. Okay, well. There we go. Let's try deleting that segment. And just actually try pulling it through the whole way instead. There we go. Oh my. Well, that's something. That is something. Okay, well that is never going to be dual line. There's just no way about that. Okay, now we got this nice cool little hill station. So now, let's put in signals there. And, well, actually, yeah, that'll work. And then again here on the other side of the tunnel, of course. There we go. And yeah, right before the bridge. Can you put signals on the bridge now? No. Okay. Just on the very edge is all. Okay, and then another one. Right about here. Very good. And actually, how often have we been doing them before? Okay, well maybe we'll add in another one here. And then one about here. Okay. One before the tunnel again. Okay. One after the tunnel and before the bridge. One after the bridge and before the tunnel. And one before this bridge again. And then definitely one before this mess. Okay, and then again, right about here. You know what, we'll put one right before this tunnel too. There we go. That all looks pretty good. There's so many tunnels that we just kind of had to do it that way. Alright, and so we've finished out this whole corner. And I think this whole bottom side, yeah. So now the only cities that are left are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the whole northern section. But I mean, we've made a ton of progress. There's not much left up there that will need actually being expanded to. So that's cool. We're on our way of being done. Alright, well, we did all that, so... Oh, wait, no, we don't want to start time yet. We want to make this new route finished. So... Oh, there's always going to be trains here. This is not going to be fun to redo. Actually, if we tell... this one, let me get out of this, first of all, to stop. And then we speed up time and make sure to keep that window open so that we have this train still. That should clear things out of the way, hopefully. There we go, now that one's moving on. And so that one will be able to move on out of the way. I forgot when you move it slows down time, I think. Well, maybe not, actually. Okay, pause time. Delete that whole thing. And that. And hopefully this will work. Oh no! Alright, because that was the start of a switch. So if we delete that little piece, should Work the whole way. Would you look at that? Alright, so now we can definitely... Alright, can't delete it because there's a vehicle in the way. Okay, well anyway, we got that good. So now, we just need to edit line 2. Let me think where we need to actually add stations. Because they need to be before this first stop. Well, let's just try stuff here. Dang it. There's no way to move it down, is there? Oh, wait a second. Let's just keep adding them. And assume that... No, that's definitely not right. Go there, add it there, then add it here. So that's the end of the line. So now, if we remove that, remove that, remove that, wood green is now the start. We want them to go there, into there. Then back to alls, whatever that one is. And then we want to actually add a station after 19, so then they come back to 20. 21, 22. This sure beats deleting everything. Oh well, we don't need 23. Remove. Okay, so now it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it goes all the way around. 19, 20, 21, 22, and back to the start. So there we go. Now we got a successful route again. And just to make sure, 20 goes to, or 19 goes to 20, 4 goes to 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 21, 22, 1. Okay. So now we can tell this guy to go. And we can also delete that one stopping point, although it'll take a bit of time. But luckily we got time if we fast forward. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so now playtime again. And try to delete that. Hey, we can! Yay! Oh, and we can also delete this one too, can't we? Delete that. So that now it just goes to there, there, and then to there. So we actually maybe put a few too many of these, like we don't need this one here. For example. So now it just goes to there, there. Yeah, we'll keep that there for now. Well, actually, we probably don't need this middle section here. The only reason I take these out is so that they can start flowing better, because otherwise it'll just continue. If you have too many stops, they'll never start regulating themselves. And so they'll continue to pile up in the same spot, but if you spread them out, or if you don't have too many of those, then they'll spread themselves out and actually be more efficient. So that's every 125 seconds. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't believe it. That's what it says, 125 seconds. Where is... There we go. Every 3 minutes still on line 16. But it's making a profit, so who cares how fast it is? I do. That's right. Almost forgot, but I reminded myself. It's 1960, we still got time to buy one more of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set line 16. Actually, maybe use one more. So that we will give them one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set line 16. Alright, that's definitely fast enough. And just to make sure that they're not all blocked up somewhere. Alright, seem to be flowing everywhere. So that's good. Fantastic. Alright, well, this episode has gone on long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Train Fever. When we return, we'll probably replace a few more of those trams and locomotives that got overcrowded, and also, hopefully, actually build a few more tram lines in these newer cities. But, and there's the warnings. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of Train Fever. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.